Okay, I'm gonna make this video to post on YouTube. If you hear any extra voices, it is not me. It can be in the background noise, or it can be another voice that you hear, but it is not me. We're going to talk about that same Oasis Aqua Lounge club, because as someone who's been conspiracy theoried against this club and who was purposely set up at the club to get herpes, there's a specific Spanish lady. She's very skinny. Like, she looks like she's fucking anorexic at this point. Like, the bitch is always losing weight, just showing off her nipples and like some skimpy lingerie she has. But she's one of the main perpetrators I want to talk about when it comes to who set me up to get herpes. She somewhat relates to the ex I had before I got herpes. It's a longer scheme that I actually might just post bits of if I keep the phones I have or the phone I have and I'm able to just make updates. This is probably what I'm gonna do, but that wasn't me. So, but she works at the Oasis Aqua Lounge Club. That's something I would have wanted to work at, but given that this person conspires against a lot of people, she sets a lot of people up. She's also not from this country. So someone who's not from this country, I mean, she's a Spaniard or a Mexican, I don't know. So given that history, I wouldn't be surprised that it was racial and it was prejudice towards me. But regardless, I still have the herpes. I got the herpes from the club, and she was probably one of the main people who perpetrated it, because she's a very interesting individual when it comes to her want and need for sex and what she's willing to do for the club, if you understand what I mean. Like, this one Spanish lady, Mexican, whatever she is, she's willing to do a lot for the company, as in the sex club. Given that this is her main primary job, like this is I don't know when she came into this country, if she was on a visa to work at the club or on a visa to work somewhere else, but she's kind of attached to the lounge. She's attached to the Oasis Aqua Lounge. So the reason why I say she's one of the main people that would perpetrate or set people up is because she's so closely tied to her job. She literally cannot lose her job unless she wants to be deported. So given that type of energy, she's willing to do almost anything, including actually set someone up to get herpes. So this is why I'm saying this out loud to post. This same woman she's been going out of her way to conspire more against me. When it comes to how she can now, as so openly as I can say it, give me HIV, because that's what she wants to do. I don't want to say it out loud because there's a thing with jinxing yourself when you start talking about these viruses. The main reason why this lady found an excuse to give me herpes is because I made a posting about something about accepting or just the research about herpes and HIV. So she took that as, oh, so you want it? So now we're going to conspire and give it to you. The other thing is, Spaniards, Mexicans, they don't care about the reparations. They don't care about, oh, I hurt your life. I don't care. I'm a white supremacist. I don't care. Also, given that she works at a sex club, her life is based around sex. So if you ever dare get mad at her, she'll just sexualize you. She'll just flaunt whatever. She'll start touching you. Like, she'll literally start touching you, because if you reject her in any way, she's like, absolutely not. I'm gonna fondle and rape. I'm gonna and that's why she's perfect for the club, but she's not good for me. That's why she's not good for me. I need to post this just for but yes, they are trying to still conspire against me to get HIV, which is like the one that causes like autoimmune deficiency, like Bitch, I already have a weakened immune system from herpes. The HIV already knows it's gonna set it off. So I say this so publicly because if I get HIV, and if it's from the club, from not taking some PEP after having a bunch of sex there, and they find another way to conspire and say it's your fault, I don't know. But the people at the club are very smart. The people who work there are very smart. They conspire. They do a lot. They do a lot when it comes to keeping their jobs and keeping that sex club going. To the point where, again, they will give people STIs. So if I end up with another STI, the main one being HIV, there's also syphilis and chlamydia and gonorrhea, but syphilis is another one. Syphilis is another big one. HIV and syphilis. If I end up contracting any one of those two or the both from that club, obviously it's going to be a big conspiracy, but we're going to know that it wasn't me. Because I already have been conspired that, oh, you have spread herpes. Well, the whole spreading herpes thing was based off of a doctor's lie, and I never wanted to admit that because obviously in the doctor's room they can say, oh, well, you manipulated her to say that you can have sex, when she was like, just take your pills and be fine. But like, I feel like she didn't even misinterpret, like say it to me. Like, I feel like there was just misinformation. But anyways, already got the herpes. They lied about their herpes in the sense of you don't need to disclose. Now they're coming up years later saying, well, you need to disclose, and oh, well, since you don't want to have sex, go back to the club and get HIV, and we don't care, we want to, like, it's getting a bit too intense. Where just post what you want to, and we'll see with time, because they were already trying to eliminate you over this sex scheme. Bitch, they were trying to fuck down the whole city. They were trying to get everybody fucked. Not in the sense of getting STDs, but they were trying to literally fuck everyone in the city. So we'll keep that.